morning, students. Welcome to my class once again. Today we'll be seeing lesson 2, Old Man at the Bridge. Okay, this is a prose. Let's move on. What does this picture signifies? Okay, you need to identify this picture and let's move on to the lesson. The first question is, have you seen a bridge? Which is the biggest bridge in the world? Can anyone say which is the biggest bridge in the world? And I've shown you the picture below. This is the biggest bridge in the world. Okay, the 99.1 meter Akashi Kayakyo bridge in the Kobe, Japan is the longest bridge in the world. Okay, the picture that I've shown and the two questions that I've just said is just a motivation for you to find out that we are going to deal with the lesson The Old Man at the Bridge by Ernest Hemingway. Okay, let's move on to the lesson. Okay, Ernest Hemingway is the author of the prose Old Man at the Bridge. This prose was written by him. Okay, let us learn about him, what his life, his history, and I will be teaching you about the author right now. Okay, Ernest Hemingway was born on July 21st, 1899 in America. He was a novelist, short story writer, and also a journalist. Okay, his economical and understand style had a strong influence on 20th century fiction, while his life of adventure and his public image influenced later generation. Hemingway produced most of his work between the mid 1920s and the mid 1950s. Okay, he won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1954. Okay, he published 7 novels, 6 short story collections, and 2 non-fiction works. And these are the works of Ernest Hemingway. Okay, you need to keep in mind. Okay, these are his works. Okay, just I will recap. He published 7 novels. Okay, and 6 short story collections and 2 non-fiction works. And these are his works. And he was born in the year July 21st, 1899 in America. Okay, and he is a novelist and a short story writer and also a journalist. Now, let us move to the introduction part. Okay, what is Old Man at the Bridge and what is this story is all about? Okay, Old Man at the Bridge is written by Ernest Hemingway. I have already said at the beginning, this story was written by Ernest Hemingway. The main character is the old man who is 76 years old. Okay, the main character in the story is the old man who is 76 years old. Walked 12 kilometers from his hometown, San Carlos, and he is the last person from his hometown. Okay, his name is San Carlos, and he was the last person to return from his hometown. Okay, the short story shows a message from a tragedy of war using the bridge as a setting which has its meaning. Okay, this is a short story and it has some message in it. That is a tragedy. Okay, some war is happening and this was the last man returning from his hometown and he is sitting in the bridge. Okay, and this how Ernest Hemingway starts to write his story. Okay, I will be telling just the summary of the whole story. Okay, what is this Old Man at the Bridge and the story about it? Okay, let's begin with the story. Okay, the story Old Man at the Bridge is in the form of conversation between a soldier and an old man. Okay, this is a conversation between the soldier and an old man. Okay, the writer takes the ordinary detail and transforms it into a powerful story about the tragedy of war. Okay, the old man in the story becomes a symbol of countless civilians who perish in war. Okay, this is what the story is all about. It is a conversation between the soldier and the old man. Okay, the story Old Man at the Bridge is related through a conversation between a soldier and an old man who had to leave his hometown during the Spanish Civil War. Okay, this war is going to happen, and this old man has to move from his hometown. Okay, otherwise he will be perished or he will be died in that war. Okay, so during that war there was a panic and anxiety all around. So everyone was aware of the impending death. Okay, everyone was aware of the death that is going to happen, and everyone was moving from here to there. Okay, everyone wanted to escape from that war, so they moved from the hometown to the relatives, or they moved to the family or relative, uh, and reached their hometown. But we could see this old man who is very sad. Okay, and he cannot move. Okay, he's because he is old. Okay, okay, an old man with spectacles sat exhausted by the side of a road near a pontoon bridge. Okay, that bridge name is pontoon bridge. Okay, I spell it Pontoon. Okay, and this was the bridge. Okay, the old man sat there, and that crossed the river. Okay, the bridge that crosses the river. Okay, the soldier got engaged in conversation with the old man. So when everyone was passing from their hometown, this soldier was walking through that bridge and saw this old man sitting there. Okay, so when he saw that old man, the soldier began to ask a question. Okay, during the conversation, he came to know that that old man was worried about his animals that he had left behind. Okay, this old man, okay, he was sitting worried on that bridge. Okay, and when this soldier saw that old man, he was sitting alone, exhausted, and just he asked, "What is the matter? You're sitting alone." Okay, and that old man replied, he was worried about his animals. Okay, that he had left behind. Okay, because he had to move from that hometown, he left all the animals there in the house. Okay, so the old man told that soldier that he had the charge of two goats. Okay, how many goats? Two goats, a cat, and four pairs of pigeons. Okay, and this what this old man replied to the soldier. Okay, he said that a captain had told him to leave the town and the animals because of artillery fire. Okay, there's some war is going to happen, and a soldier asked him to move from this hometown to the other town. Okay, and this what this old man replies to the soldier, that he had to leave all the animals behind. Okay, so he had no family, but he expressed concern about what would happen to his animals. He said that the cat would be all right because cats could look after themselves, but he did not know what would happen to his other animals. So he's telling, he had cats, okay, pigeons, okay, and he says cat can look after after themselves, but what about the other animals? He starts to worry about the animals. Okay, because the animals are going to die. Who is going to look after the animals? Okay, this was the worry and concern about the old man, and this was the conversation between the soldier and the old man. Okay, so the soldier was concerned about the old man's safety, whereas the old man was concerned about his animal safety. Okay, we could say that the soldier was very much concerned about the old man because he was sitting there. Anytime any dangers may happen, right? So the soldier was very concerned about the old man. What would happen to him? Okay, what might happen to him when he leaves the old man and go away from him? Okay, this was the worry that was going to the through the mind of the soldier. Okay, whereas we could see that the old man was worried about the animals. The old man was worried about the animals which was left behind at the hometown. Okay, he told that soldier that he was an old man of 76. I already told in the introduction part. Okay, this old man was only 76. Okay, and had come 12 kilometers, was too tired to walk up the road and catch a ride or a truck. Okay, he was very tired also. Okay, then the old man thanked the soldier for his concern for his safety, but he continued to express his concern over the fate of the animals he had left behind. Okay, he's telling that he is thanking the soldier for being very concerned about him. Okay, but he's keeping on expressing his concern over the fate, okay, that he has left behind the animals are going to die. This is the word that he's keeping on telling. Okay, when you read that story, you will be able to understand it in a better way. Okay, so the old man remained oppressed, okay, with a thought about the safety of his animals. Okay, by sitting under the bridge, okay, by sitting near the bridge, the old man was pondering over this, okay, what would happen to the animals, what would happen to the animals, what would happen to the pigeons, okay, what would happen to the dog, okay. So he was worrying only about that. He was not worried about his life, okay, that his life is going to be maybe death would come to him any matter of time, okay, but he's still worrying about the animals, what would happen to the animals, okay. And at the end of the story, the soldier felt pity for the old man and thought there was nothing to do about him. He realized that he could not remove the old man's concern about the safety of his animals, okay. Then the soldier thinks, okay, he's feeling pity for him, okay, what would happen to this soldier, what would happen to the old man, okay. The soldier was thinking and pondering over this and he walked away, okay. The story reflects that the theme of depression and impending death, okay. We could see that the depression, okay, the old man was very depressed, okay, and very sad over the happenings, okay, what the war is going to happen and all the animals is going to die, and this what is the story is all about, okay. It is very simple, right? And when you read that story, it's just a 2 pages, okay, you can read the story. It's just a conversation between the old man and the soldier, and his how the old man is very depressed about his animal, that is the and that his animals are going to be died, okay. He's not worried about his own life, but he's very much worried about the animal's life, okay. Whereas we could see the soldiers worried about the uh, that old man's life, okay. This is the conversation between the soldiers. So now you would have heard the story. I have just did the summary of the story, okay. You have to read the whole story and you will have a better understanding of the story. It's just a 2 page, okay. And when you read the story, you will understand it is very interesting also. And your follow-up work would be you need to answer the question given in the Google form, okay. I have given you 3 questions to be done. You have to write it, you have to submit it through the Google Classroom, okay. And this is your follow-up work. So if you have not yet joined the Google Classroom, you do please join the Google Classroom, okay. And this is the steps to be followed, and this is the code, and the code is TFWOP4D, okay. And this is the code, and you need to click the join button, okay. Please do it as soon as possible. So now we have come to the concluding part, okay. We have seen who was the author and what is the title of this story, and the title of the story is Old Man at the Bridge, and it was written by Ernest Hemingway. And I have told you what are his life works and what are his histories and what is the summary of the story, and you need to read the story line by line and you will be able to understand it in a better way. And I've given you the follow-up work, and the follow-up work is given in the Google Classroom. You need to submit it on time. Thank you.